All right, we're back to the part C side of the lab. This part all about creating random points. But first, we have to make sure we made our big square. When we create random points, we need a constraint. We need an area of which to put our random points in. That often would be your area of interest or your study area. Now, we don't have a big study area. We just have this raster, and that's not good enough. And this land ownership's all carved up into different land ownership types. I don't trust that. So we have to make ourselves a big raster. I'm sorry, a big vector file that's going to cover up this entire raster. Now, when I say make a big square, I am not joking. I am saying make a big square, because we have to have that constraint to be able to hold or be able to put our points in. Study area, if I can type, polygon, no M, no, there we go. We're going to use the raster as our same coordinate system there. What is that raster in? I think it's, well, let's find out. Why think when you can look? Without this constraint, we can't do our coordinate systems, UTM-11. We can't do our create random points. We don't, essentially have we don't have something to hold, to encapsulate our points. So we need to make it. So study area polygon looks good. That's all happy. I'm pretty happy with that. Great. Where's my square? Let's refresh that. There it is. Now, when I look at my study area, there's nothing in it. So I need to create something. So we're going to make ourselves a little square here. We're going to create some features in the study area. We're going to make a polygon. Let's see. We're going to just make this the same size as the raster. We'll go this way. Excuse me, captions. There. One there, big square come to life. Way captions. There we go. Look at that big square. Big happy square. I'm going to save it. Save those edits. And we're done. I got a big square. So now I have a shape in which to constrain my random points, and everybody's happy. We're also happy because I selected the correct coordinate system. I matched the thing I was georeferencing from. Whether you're sketching out a farm plot or a river or whatever else, you always want to match your coordinate system to what you're sketching. Some bonus raster content there. So now I'm happy with this. I've got my big square. And now I want some random points. If we hop back to the lab here real quick, the whole idea of making these random points is that we want to sample to compare our cheatgrass elevations to. Right now, we just have locations where cheatgrass are. We might see a pattern in that, but it'd be a lot better if we could quantify that pattern with some comparisons. And random points are a good comparison here to check our differences. If we had a similar pattern, we might say, okay, there's probably no relationship between cheatgrass and elevation. And we see very different patterns, then we might say that there's something going on here. There's some process. We're doing exploratory data analysis, everybody. It's the most fun. So I'm going to create some random points. Random points. Yes, you could create a random raster too. That might be fun later. I'm going to enter my name here, random points. Notice that this is slightly different than some of the other tools we've used. In that this wants a location and a point feature class name separately. Arc one day will ask you for your information consistently. That day is not today. We're going to constrain this by our study area. Why? Because we don't want to create random points for all of, the universe. I'm going to make 1,000 random points because it's a nice big round number. And we're going to hit run on that. Oh, look, random points. That's pretty cool. Once you have those random points, you can reflect on the previous parts of this lab, maybe do a little bit of extracting values to points and see what the differences are here in our practice question between the histograms for our random points and for those cheatgrass points that you found earlier. Won't spoil the surprise on that for you. Have fun.